Nobody, and I mean nobody, does opening day like Cincinnati, Ohio. What is going on, guys? Thank you guys so much again for clicking on this video. Be sure to hit the sub and the watermark, and welcome to my first Reds season recap. Before I get into the game, though, I want to give a huge shout out to the city of Cincinnati. I mean, the vibes were just immaculate throughout the whole time, and for me, throughout the whole day. I mean, when I woke up, I was like, "Man, let's just get a freaking win." The vibe just felt good, and I felt pretty good about getting a win today. Um, just a strong showing from the crowd and from the team, of course. But um, just want to give a shout out. This is one of the greatest baseball towns in America. I mean, and this is one of the only city to do a opening day parade like this. I mean, it's just great to see overall. But getting into the game now, the Reds, we defeat the Nationals by a final score of 8-2. Just an incredible wire to wire win. You know, from hitting, pitching, fielding, just everything. Just felt like it was just absolutely well done. Very proud of the team for setting the tone early. Um, they fall behind. It's very tough to dig them out of the hole. But when we start, for the most part, when we start, the scoring first, we hold serve and we have a pretty good chance of winning. So just an incredible win. Really left no doubt throughout the whole game. So even after the 2-run home run. Um, But yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to some of the players, man. So starting with, of course, Nick Martini. Have a day, young man. I guess I shouldn't say young. He's 33 years old, but still an incredible game, man. 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. The Reds scored 8 runs. Uh, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, he came out with and played just an amazing game. A lot of Reds fans, I know, I saw like who's gonna hit the first home run. A lot of people said, Spencer Steer, gave De La Cruz some, even threw it maybe Jonathan India or something. I don't think Nick Martini was, a popular vote there. So he played an amazing game, man. I'm very proud of him. Hope he can continue it. Hope it's not another, and I'm not speaking this into existence, guys, when I say this. I hope it's not another Jason Vossler, you know, situation where, he's super hot in April and then he just falls off. I don't think it's going to be that. Um, Granted, I'm not comparing Jason Vossler to this guy, but just an incredible game by him. And who also had an incredible game? Frankie Montes. What a great showing. 6 innings pitched. He gave up 2 hits. He had 4 strikeouts and had a point, obviously 0.00 ERA. So a lot of people were like kind of talking about like should he start on opening day? I think a lot of people maybe expected Hunter Green, Graham Ashcraft, maybe Nick Martinez. It's like you a lot of people wouldn't were kind of questioning like, man, why would David Bell? I mean, people always got an excuse to hate on David Bell, but why would he like start Frankie Montas? When he came up, he just played like a dog, man. He pitched amazing. Um, and just coming out early, I believe he got like 2 ground balls and a strikeout. So he just, he came out and he was just, the vibes were just amazing. Like I said, with him on the hill, um, obviously didn't really yet. A lot of people were questioning, why was he taken out of the game so early? I mean, I think when you have like his injury history and, you're relying on a 7-run lead, and granted, Emilio Pagan gave up a 2-run home run. I believe it was him. I don't think it was, yeah, I don't think it was Brent Suter. Yeah, I think it was Pagan, but regardless, I mean, the point is like I think taking him out was the right decision. Obviously the Reds, last year didn't hold on to a 7-0 lead against the Pirates. Don't get me started on that, but I think it was a good decision. But overall, just an incredible game. I could throw out all the accolades at him. But overall, the team performance, guys, you know, pretty much everyone had a hit. I mean, barring a couple players, I'll get into them in a moment, but Jonathan India had a hit. De La Cruz, even though he struck out twice, he had he had a hit as well. He had a single. And then Kyle Stevenson. All three of these guys are looking for bounce back years after having rough. Especially Tyler and Jonathan. I mean, Ellie's a rookie, but he had, yeah, of course he had his moments, but um, just shout out to all these guys, and even to the people who had 2 hits. Obviously, Nick Martini getting I talked about that. And then Jake Fraley and Spencer Steer, man. Spencer Steer is just a dog. I mean, I can't. I'm very confident when he comes to the plate. Um, Jake Fraley, unfortunately, I did not. I like the TV kind of froze out for a minute, and then I like it when I got it back. He just it just came out, so I have to check on the highlights on that. But obviously, he scored 2 runs. And I saw one of his hits, I believe, but just all three of these guys played incredible, and all six of them, had at least a hit, and that's what you want to see, to start the season. However, Candy and Christian Encarnacion Strand, I mean, just it was a rough showing. I mean, they had 4 at bats, they didn't have a single hit. Trying to start Candy's plate discipline was a bit concerning. I mean, so was Ellie's. I will admit that. I mean, he had a walk, but his both their plate disciplines were a little bit concerning. And Cease wasn't even seeing the ball. I mean, Christian was kind of swinging out of the box a little bit. Um, didn't really, yeah, didn't really just it just looked a little bit out of rhythm. I mean, yeah, his first bat was just absolutely horrible. Um, so I mean, I'm not concerned. I mean, you're looking at a bounce back game. If it's a trend that happens next game, you're looking at okay. I mean, it's I'm not concerned. I mean, it's only 2 games, like I said, but you want to see them get into rhythm, in the next game. I mean, for sure. I mean, give them a little bit of confidence. And lastly, I want to give a shout out to the hometown hero, Brent Suter. Man, you played incredible. You pitched incredible. I'm so glad that you're a former Brewer as well. The Brewer fans, you had a rough day today. I mean, Corbin Burns, he pitched incredibly in Baltimore. Granted, it is the Angels. I know he had 12 strikeouts by the 6th inning or something. And I know all you Brewer fans think he's replaceable. That is incorrect. And Brent Suter, he's another former Brewer. He's really born to be a Red though because of his hometown. But he just played incredible. He had 2 innings. He got the save obviously. So just very very proud of the team overall, man. Just shout out to everybody. But what's next, guys? The Reds, they got to build on this. I mean, that's what they got to do. I mean, they're not going to get too fat and happy. At least I don't believe so, and I certainly don't hope so. First step to obviously take at least 2 out of 3 of the series, preferably a sweep. But the Nationals, they have our number recently. I mean, last year, of course, we were the better team, and they still at home last year, and was it? Yeah, I think it was late July or something. They swept us in our house. Um, so, and then obviously I was at one of the games in 2018, the opening series. It was just a miserable, miserable year overall, and just a miserable start. We started off 3-18, and then 8-27 as well that year. Just that year was awful. I'm very happy we're not, in that time. Knock on wood. I hope we do not go back to that time. But as far as the channel, guys, I'll probably do a weekly recap of the Reds. Maybe every now and then, maybe if it's a division rival, I may do a series recap just because this division is competitive. I mean, I'm happy the Cardinals and Cubs. You two can hold these L's. I'm just obviously the Pirates beat the Marlins today, so the Reds and Pirates, that they're at the top. The 2 teams that, for the most part, barring the last few years, have been battling it out for last place. And then the Brewers obviously game got postponed, so I think it was against the Mets, if I'm not mistaken. So um, overall, guys, I'll throw in a couple of videos as well. Maybe I'll have an NBA video and stuff. But overall, I'm gonna have a lot of Reds content, and I'm really looking forward to it. I love Reds baseball. I love talking about it, and I love telling you guys about it as well. So overall, guys, I mean, just a great team win overall. Let's build on it Saturday when we have Hunter Green on the mound against Patrick Corbin. I feel good, and Reds fans, let's say it. And this one belongs to the Reds. Thank you guys again. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Just check one of the videos on the side or the playlist and whatnot. Enjoy this win. Let's go, Reds.